No, no, no! Emma, I can't do it! There's a networking event downstairs, full of native speakers, and I'm literally hiding in the bathroom. My heart is pounding like a drum, my palms are sweaty, and my brain has deleted every English word I ever learned. I'm waiting, Emma. I'm waiting for that feeling of confidence to hit me, but it's just not coming.
Max, stop right there. You can stay in that bathroom for the next 50 years, and that feeling you're looking for, it's never going to show up. You're waiting for a miracle that doesn't exist.
What do you mean it doesn't exist? Every motivational speaker on YouTube says, just believe in yourself, feel the confidence, and then speak. I'm just trying to get my confidence high enough so I don't sound like a stuttering mess. Is that too much to ask?
Yes, because it's a total lie, Max. The confidence myth is the belief that confidence comes before the action. In reality, confidence is the result of the action, not the cause of it. You're trying to put the roof on a house before you've even dug the foundation.
Whoa! So you're telling me that all those people out there speaking bold English aren't actually feeling confident inside? They're just, what, pretending? Are they all just great actors?
Most of them are terrified, Max, but they've learned the secret. Confidence is a habit, not a feeling. Today on Real Life English with Podcasts, we are going to destroy this myth. We're going to show you how to speak English with authority even when your knees are shaking and your mind is blank. Hello, everyone! A huge welcome back to the channel. I'm Emma, and I'm here to tell you that it's okay to be scared, as long as you keep talking.
And I'm Max, the guy who's officially coming out of the bathroom and facing his fears. We are so incredibly happy to have you here today. This episode is for every one of you who has ever stayed silent because you didn't feel ready.
If you've been waiting for a magic day when you wake up and suddenly feel like a fearless English orator, I hate to break it to you, but that day isn't on the calendar.
But we have something even better than magic. We have a system. If you want to join a community that celebrates brave mistakes over silent perfection, please hit that subscribe button right now. Let's build your courage together.
Your subscription helps us keep bringing you these truth bombs that the traditional schools won't tell you. Join the Real Life English with Podcasts family, where your voice matters more than your fear.
And hit that like button if you've ever avoided a conversation because you were waiting for the right moment. Now, Emma, explain this to me. If I don't need confidence to speak, what do I need? Because right now, I just have a lot of anxiety and a dry throat.
You don't need confidence, Max. You need competence. Think about when you first learned to drive a car. Did you feel confident the first time you got behind the wheel?
Are you kidding? I was terrified I was going to drive through a wall. I was gripping the steering wheel so hard my knuckles were white.
Exactly. You didn't wait to feel confident to drive. You drove to become confident. Speaking English is exactly the same. You have to do it badly, while being scared, to eventually do it well and feel good.
Whoa. So the fear isn't a sign that I should stop. It's actually a sign that the confidence-building process has started?
Exactly. Fear is just your body's way of saying, hey, we're doing something important.
I know what you guys are thinking. But Max, if I speak while I'm scared, I'll make so many mistakes. And guess what? That's the plan. In part 2, we're going to reveal the Mistake Dividend. Why every error you make is like a deposit in your confidence bank account.
It's time to stop waiting for the feeling and start taking the action.
Stay with us, family. We're about to turn your fear into your greatest weapon.
Okay, Max, now that you've stepped out of that bathroom, let's talk about your biggest fear, making a mistake. Most English learners think that every time they say, he go, Instead of he goes, they've failed. But I want you to start looking at every mistake as a mistake dividend.
A dividend? Emma, are we talking about the stock market now? Am I going to get rich every time I forget a preposition? Because if that's the case, I should be a billionaire by now. I've made enough mistakes to buy a private island.
In a way, yes. Every time you make a mistake in a real conversation, your brain gets a shock. That shock is what creates a permanent memory. You learn 10 times faster from a clumsy conversation than you do from a perfect textbook exercise. Your mistakes are literally paying you in experience.
Whoa. So when I said I have went to that girl yesterday and she looked at me funny, that was actually a deposit in my brain's memory bank? I felt like a fool, but you're saying I was actually becoming an expert?
Exactly. The feeling of embarrassment is just your brain's way of hitting the save button. If you never make a mistake, you never truly learn. People who speak perfectly in their heads but never open their mouths have zero dividends. They are spiritually bankrupt in English.
Whoa. So the confidence myth says I should be perfect, but the real-life truth says I should be a mistake machine. I think I can do that. I'm actually very good at being imperfect.
That's the spirit. Now, to help you actually start, I'm giving you a tool, the 5-second rule. When you see someone you want to talk to, you have exactly 5 seconds to start moving before your brain kills the idea with fear.
Hey bro, explain it in simple language. Why only 5 seconds? Does my brain have a self-destruct timer like in a spy movie? This confidence will explode in 5, 4, 3.
Exactly. Your brain is designed to protect you from danger. And to your brain, talking to a stranger in English feels like a lion attack. If you wait longer than 5 seconds, your logical brain will create 50 reasons why you should stay silent. You have to move before the fear takes over.
I know you must be thinking, but Max, what if I start talking and my mind goes totally blank? That's okay. You just smile and say, "Sorry, my English is taking a nap today." People love honesty. They don't want a robot. They want a human.
Precisely. The most confident speakers aren't the ones who never fail. They are the ones who aren't afraid to fail in public.
If you're ready to start collecting your mistake dividends and join a family that won't judge you for your grammar, please hit that subscribe button. We are building a community of brave speakers, and we want you to be the next leader. Your support helps us keep this channel alive and kicking. Join the Real Life English with Podcasts family today.
Every new subscriber is a victory over fear. Let's show the world that we aren't afraid to be perfectly imperfect.
And hey, give us a like if you've ever felt that 5-second panic. Let's see how many of us are 5-second warriors. Now, Emma, what about step 3? What is the spotlight effect?
Oh, this is the one that will set you free, Max. You think everyone is looking at you, but the truth is, nobody cares.
Wait, nobody cares about my English? I don't know if I should be happy or insulted.
Be happy, Max. Very happy. Because in the next part, we're going to explain why you aren't the center of the universe and why that's the best news you've ever heard.
Stick around, family, because we're about to turn off the spotlight and turn on your true voice.
Stay with us. The best is yet to come. All right, Max, let's talk about the biggest reason why your throat feels like it's full of sand whenever you try to speak. It's called the spotlight effect. It's the feeling that every person in the room is staring at your mouth, waiting for you to make a single grammar mistake so they can laugh at you.
Yes, exactly. Emma, that's exactly how I feel. I feel like I'm standing on a stage with a giant spotlight on me, and there are 1,000 judges in the audience with red pins ready to give me a 0 for my English. It's terrifying.
Well, I have some news for you, Max, and it's going to hurt your ego, but save your life. Nobody is looking at you. In fact, nobody cares about your English at all.
Wait, what? Nobody cares? Emma, I've spent 3 hours doing my hair and practicing my TH sounds. Are you telling me I'm not the main character in everyone else's movie? I don't know if I should be relieved or go cry in the corner.
Be relieved, Max. Think about it. Everyone else is also stuck inside their own heads, worrying about their own hair, their own problems, and their own mistakes. While you're worried about using the wrong tense, they're worried about what they're going to eat for dinner.
Hey, bro, explain it in simple language. So you're saying that while I'm dying of embarrassment because I said I drinked instead of I drank, the other person is probably just thinking about their unpaid bills or their cold coffee?
Exactly. To you, your mistake is a giant explosion. To them, it's just a tiny blip that they forget in 3 seconds. Native speakers are looking for information, not grammar perfection. If they understand what you want, they are happy.
Whoa. So the spotlight is actually just a lamp I'm holding over my own head? If I just put the lamp down, I can speak in the dark where it's safe and nobody is judging me?
Exactly. When you realize that you aren't that important to strangers, it gives you the freedom to fail. And freedom to fail is the only way to reach fluency.
I know you guys watching must be thinking, but Max, my teacher always corrected me in front of the whole class. The spotlight was real back then. But listen, the real world is not a classroom. In the real world, people want to connect with you, not grade you. If you're tired of living under that heavy, burning spotlight and you just want to be yourself, you've found the right community.
Please, take a second to hit that subscribe button right now. We are building a space where it's okay to be imperfect and where your voice is celebrated, not analyzed. Join the Real Life English with Podcasts family. Let's turn off the spotlight together. Every new subscriber helps us prove that communication is about heart, not just rules. Join us, and let's start talking like real people.
And hit the like button if you've ever felt like the spotlight was burning your skin. Let's see how many of us have been overthinkers. Now, Emma, how do we actually use this? What is step 4, the goal shift?
This is where we change the game, Max. Most learners have the goal of sounding smart. But if you want confidence, you have to change your goal to being useful.
Being useful? What am I, a Swiss Army knife? How can my broken English be useful to a native speaker?
By focusing on them, not you. If you focus on making the other person feel heard, or answering their question, or sharing a funny story, your brain forgets to be nervous about your grammar. When you focus on helping, the fear disappears.
Whoa! So if I stop trying to impress and start trying to connect, the pressure drops? It's like I'm taking the attention off my mistakes and putting it on our friendship.
Exactly. Confidence doesn't come from knowing you are perfect. It comes from knowing that even if you aren't perfect, you can still provide value to the conversation.
I love that. Stick around for the final part because we're going to give you the Confidence Detox Challenge. I'm going to show you how to trick your brain into being brave for just 60 seconds a day.
It's time to stop being a perfectionist and start being a communicator. Stay with us for the grand finale, family.
Okay, Emma, I'm finally convinced. I've thrown my perfectionist spotlight into the trash. I'm ready to collect my mistake dividends, and I've accepted that nobody is actually judging me as much as I judge myself. But Emma, I still have that tiny, annoying voice in my head saying, "But Max, what if you freeze?" Give me the final weapon.
That final weapon, Max, is the 60-second courage challenge. Most learners try to be brave for a whole hour or a whole party, and that's too much pressure. I only want you to be brave for exactly 60 seconds.
60 seconds? Emma, I can't even order a coffee in 60 seconds. Are you telling me that a 1-minute burst of bravery is enough to change my entire life? Is this some kind of magic minute?
In a way, yes. Science shows that the hardest part of any action is the first 60 seconds. It's the starting friction. Once you've opened your mouth and said the first sentence, your brain realizes you aren't dying. The lion isn't eating you. After 60 seconds, your heart rate actually starts to drop.
Hey bro, explain it in simple language. So you're saying I just need to survive the first minute? If I can just push through the, hello, I'm Max. How is your day part, the rest of the conversation will feel like a downhill ride on a bicycle?
Exactly. If you can survive 60 seconds of feeling stupid, you can win the whole day. The goal of this challenge isn't to have a long, deep conversation. The goal is to simply break the silence.
Whoa. So, the challenge for everyone watching is, for the next 7 days, find one person, a waiter, a colleague, or even a stranger on a language app, and give them 60 seconds of your English. Just 60 seconds of imperfect bravery.
Precisely. And here is the rule. You are not allowed to say, "Sorry for my English." No apologizing. Just speak. If you make a mistake, let it fly. If you forget a word, describe it. But don't you dare apologize for being a brave learner.
I know you guys must be thinking, but Max, what if they don't understand me in those 60 seconds? Then you try again for another 60 seconds tomorrow. Confidence is a muscle, and this challenge is your English gym. You don't get big muscles by looking at the weights. You get them by lifting them.
We know how hard it is to take that first step. We know the fear is real. But we also know that on the other side of that 60 seconds is the freedom you've been dreaming of.
If you are ready to take the 60-second courage challenge with us, I want you to go to the comments right now and type, "I am brave." Let's see who is ready to stop hiding in the bathroom and start standing in the light.
And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button to join Real Life English with podcasts. We are here to cheer you on every single week. We don't want perfect students. We want brave ones. Join the family and let's conquer this language together.
And smash that like button if you're done with the confidence myth. Let's show the world that we don't need a feeling to be a speaker. Now, Emma, let's do a final, powerful recap for our warriors.
Step 1. Stop waiting for the feeling. Confidence is the result of action, not the cause.
Step 2. Collect your mistake dividends. Every error is a deposit in your brain's fluency bank.
Step 3. Turn off the spotlight. Nobody is judging you as much as you think. They're too busy worrying about their own coffee.
Step 4. Shift your goal. Stop trying to sound smart and start trying to be useful to the person you're talking to. Step 5. Take the 60-second challenge. Just 1 minute of courage every day. That's all it takes.
I'm so proud of you, Max. You've come a long way from that bathroom door. You're ready to face the world.
I feel like I could talk to the president right now. Okay, maybe not the president, but definitely the guy at the coffee shop. So, Emma, what are we talking about in the next big episode?
Oh, Max. Next time, we're going to talk about the vocabulary trap. Why learning advanced words might actually be making you sound less fluent.
Wait, big words are bad? I've spent months learning words like pulchritudinous. Are you telling me I wasted my time? I need to hear this.
It's a secret that the old school teachers don't want you to know, Max.
Thank you so much for joining us at Real Life English with Podcasts. You are not just a student. You are a pioneer of your own life. Go out there, be brave for 60 seconds, and watch your world change.
The door is open, Max. Now walk through it.
Bye, everyone. See you in the next one.
See ya!